It's now time for Gravitas, quote-unquote. Amid talks on war, peace and multilateral diplomacy, U.S. President Donald Trump seems to have had a spiritual reckoning of sorts. An epiphany, if you will. One that is linked to the war still raging on in Ukraine. On Tuesday, Trump said that a Ukraine peace deal is likely to boost his chances of getting to heaven. In an interview with Fox News, Trump said, and I quote him here, "I want this war to end, then American soldiers will not die. The main harm is being suffered by Russians and Ukrainians. If I can save approximately 7,000 people from death every week, it would be a wonderful result," unquote. Now, in this context, he stated that after his life, he wants to enter heaven and hopes that his efforts to end the war in Ukraine will help with this. As per Trump, this is an important step not only for his personal life, but also for all of humanity. And to confirm this, a reporter even raised a question on Trump's actual motivation to his press secretary, Karoline Leavitt, who thinks that the president was dead serious. Take a listen.
I know the president said on Fox News this morning that he's partially seeking peace in order to get to heaven. Was he joking, or is there spiritual motivation behind his peace deals here?
I think the president was serious. I think the president wants to get to heaven, as I hope we all do in this room as well.
Trump's comments are also timely and comes a day after hosting the leaders of Ukraine and several European nations at the White House. This was a big step towards Trump trying to prove himself as a peace broker or a peacemaker-in-chief. Take a look at this picture right now, where Trump makes an attempt to show the European leaders his true might by indicating towards a picture on the White House wall of him holding up a fist, calling out fight. And this is, of course, on the day of the assassination attempt against him. But while on one hand, Trump seems to be chasing afterlife plans of getting to heaven by looking to stop one war, in yet another part of the world, he's pretty much poised to wage another one in Venezuela. According to a U.S. official, America is deploying 3 guided missile destroyers to the waters of Venezuela as a part of Trump's efforts to combat threats from Latin American drug cartels, blamed for the flow of fentanyl and other illicit drugs into the U.S. The official has also reportedly said that these vessels would be deployed over the course of several months. In response, Venezuela's president, Nicolas Maduro, has said that he will deploy 4.5 million militia members in response to these threats, thus indicating a standoff which could blow up into a full-fledged war between Washington and the Latin American country.
This week, I will activate a special plan to guarantee coverage with more than 4,500,000 militiamen throughout the national territory. Militias prepared, activated, and armed.
Well, just for context, U.S. and Venezuela share long-standing hostilities, with both the countries breaking off formal bilateral diplomatic ties in 2019. That's after Trump backed opposition leader Juan Guaido in the presidential election. Well, time and again, the Trump administration has called Maduro's presidency illegitimate. And an NYT report also says that Trump signed a secret directive to the Pentagon to use military force against all these cartels. Earlier this month, rising tensions indicate that both the sides are far from backing off anytime soon. Well, coming back to Trump now, this is the same man who bragged that he would end the Russia-Ukraine war within 24 hours before taking office. Months later, there's still no real breakthrough in sight. Trump has repeatedly said that he had ended 6 to 7 full-blown wars again, without proof or concrete evidence. And speaking of wars, not too long ago, Trump waged another war, sweeping tariffs against U.S. allies. India was handed down 50%. Critics say years of diplomacy has been undone in a single stroke. The only countries exempted from the tariff bombs are ones that backed Trump's Nobel Peace Prize ambitions. the likes of Pakistan and Israel. This just goes on to show when it comes to choosing between peace and power, Trump really has one clear preference. No points for guessing which one.